Listen up, Gearheads! I've put thousands of miles on every major release this year, pushed them to their limits on tracks and mountain roads, and I'm here to tell you, 2025 has completely changed the game. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments what you're currently driving, because trust me, some of these picks might make you consider an upgrade. You know that feeling when you get behind the wheel of a car that just gets it right? That's exactly what happened when I first sat in the 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid. Now, I've driven every generation of Civic since the EG, and this one?
You need to stop this now.
This isn't just another commuter car. Honda's engineers have absolutely nailed the balance between performance and efficiency. The electric motor fills in the torque gaps perfectly, giving you instant response when you need it. The chassis is so well tuned that you'll actually look forward to those twisty back roads on your morning commute. What really sets this Civic apart is its new dual motor hybrid system, delivering a combined 158 horsepower while achieving an impressive 52 mpg in real-world testing. The throttle mapping is absolutely brilliant, progressive yet responsive, making every drive feel special. Let's talk about the runner-up in the affordable car segment, the Mazda 3. This thing is a sleeper hit if I've ever seen one. The naturally aspirated 2.5-liter engine might not sound impressive on paper, but Mazda's engineers have worked their magic. The power delivery is linear and predictable, and when paired with that sublime chassis, it creates a driving experience that punches way above its weight class. The interior? It makes you question why anyone would spend more on a luxury badge. But here's where things get really interesting. The SUV segment. The Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid has completely redefined what a family hauler can be. You're probably thinking, great, another boring 3-row SUV.
This is boring. I'm bored now.
Wrong. Toyota's taken their hybrid expertise and created something special. The powertrain is butter smooth, but it's the chassis tuning that really blows me away. Take it through some corners, and you'll forget you're driving something that can seat 8 people. The new platform increases torsional rigidity by 50% over the previous generation, and you can feel it in every turn. Though if you need serious towing capacity, the Honda Pilot's V6 is still the way to go. That engine sings like a mechanical orchestra when you push it.
I play the orchestra.
Speaking of performance, let's talk about something that's been dominating both the streets and the headlines. The Tesla Model 3. Look, I'm as old school as they come. I love the smell of gasoline and the sound of a naturally aspirated engine as much as anyone. But after putting some serious miles on the Model 3, I have to admit, the instant torque and handling balance make this thing an absolute weapon on the road. The way it puts down power coming out of corners would make most sports cars blush.
Oh, gosh.
The latest updates have transformed the suspension geometry, giving it a level of feedback that I honestly didn't think was possible in an EV. And let's talk about that new battery tech. 358 miles of real-world range, with charging speeds that'll add 175 miles in just 15 minutes. The Toyota Prius Prime deserves a special mention in the plug-in hybrid category.
Why?
Remember when the Prius was the car enthusiasts loved to hate? Those days are gone. The new Prime combines a 2.0-liter engine with electric motors for a total of 220 horsepower, and the way it handles would make you think Toyota's GR division had a hand in the development. Plus, with 45 miles of pure electric range, it's the perfect gateway drug into the world of electrification. Now, for those of us who live for the perfect downshift and the joy of a perfectly balanced chassis, the Mazda MX-5 continues to be the purest choice. There's something magical about a car that weighs just over 2,400 pounds and sends power to the right wheels. The 2.0-liter engine might only make 181 horsepower, but it's all about how it delivers that power. The red line is set at 7,500 RPM, and trust me, you'll want to hit it every single time.
No, I don't think so.
Sure, the Porsche 718 GTS is technically more capable, but when you're carving through canyons at sunrise, the MX-5's mechanical honesty just hits different. Drop a comment if you've ever experienced that perfect moment when car and driver become one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. In the luxury segment, Lexus has done something remarkable with the RX 350h. They've managed to combine their legendary reliability with a driving experience that actually engages you. The steering has real weight to it now, and the hybrid system's power delivery is more refined than a 5-star restaurant's tasting menu. The new adaptive suspension reads the road 20,000 times per second.
What?
Yes, you heard that right, adjusting damping forces to maintain that perfect balance between comfort and control. But let's be real, the real MVP in the luxury space might be the Porsche Cayenne. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's probably overkill for most people. But show me another SUV that can embarrass sports cars on the Nürburgring while keeping your passengers in complete comfort. Let's dive into the world of trucks because 2025 has brought some serious innovation to this segment. The Ford F-150 continues to dominate, and for good reason. The powertrain options are like a greatest hits album, from the hybrid to the spectacular 5.0 V8. There's something for everyone. The hybrid variant deserves special attention here. It's not just about fuel economy anymore. The electric motor's instant torque makes this thing feel like it has a much bigger engine than it actually does, especially when you're pulling away from a stoplight with a loaded bed. But the dark horse in the truck world? The Honda Ridgeline.
Oh my god! Wow!
Before you close this video, hear me out. Not everyone needs to tow a house, and the Ridgeline's unibody construction gives it handling that'll make you forget you're driving a truck. The independent rear suspension, a rarity in this segment, transforms the driving experience. Plus, that trunk in the bed is genius for keeping your gear secure. The new torque vectoring all-wheel drive system is a game changer for both on-road dynamics and off-road capability. In the compact SUV space, I've got to give a special shout out to the Mazda CX-50 Hybrid. While it didn't take the top spot, what Mazda has done with the suspension geometry is nothing short of brilliant. The multi-link rear setup combined with G-Vectoring Control Plus gives you the kind of cornering stability that you'd expect from something wearing an M or AMG badge. And they've done it while maintaining that zoom DNA that made us fall in love with Mazda in the first place. The integration of Toyota's hybrid system is seamless. You get all the efficiency benefits without sacrificing any of that Mazda driving character. Let's dive deeper into some of the engineering marvels that really set these vehicles apart. The Honda Civic Hybrid's new dual motor system is a game changer. The way it transitions between electric and gas power is so smooth you'd think it was running on butter. And the chassis? They've increased torsional rigidity by 35% compared to the previous generation, and you can feel it in every corner. The steering ratio is perfectly matched to the wheelbase, giving you that confidence-inspiring turn-in that makes you feel like a hero behind the wheel.
Oh wow!
The Honda Civic Hybrid claiming the overall crown for 2025 isn't just about the numbers, though with its fuel economy and performance stats, it could win on those alone. It's about how the car makes you feel. Every control input gets a perfect response. If you're as passionate about cars as I am, you know that choosing the right vehicle is about more than just specs and features. It's about finding that perfect mechanical companion that makes every drive an event. Drop a comment below with your dream garage lineup based on this year's offerings, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth car content that cuts through the marketing fluff and gets to what really matters, the pure joy of driving.